because we got there late, but I have to hand it to Occupy Chicago. They welcomed us with open arms, showed us where the convergence center was. We all got a chance to charge our phones, eat some breakfast, and then there was supposed to be buses to get us downtown for a rally at, I believe it was 10:30 or 11, but as time went on, and then the next concern we were worried about is we wanted to be at Daily Center by noon. So a bunch of us, including myself, a bunch of people from Occupy LA, thank you brothers and sisters, the ones that did go with us. And it was really cool. We had one of the major arteries of the city of Chicago, Clark Street, blocked. We would look back, there would be CTA buses, cars, by the hundreds. And when we first took off, we were zigzagging through the park and shit like that. We were going to first go down Lakeshore Drive, but that would have put us too far east and then we'd had to all double back west. So myself and an Occupy Chicago guy come up with this cut kitty corner across the park and find the main street and go down. So we had Clark Street blocked like for maybe 4 to 6 blocks before the cops even realized what happened. Then all of a sudden the bike cops come up behind us, probably after phone calls that Clark Street's blocked. So then we got to stay on the streets for a while longer, and then they said, okay, you gotta hit the sidewalk. So we finished, and I had to laugh. There was this one older lady bike cop. How far are you guys going? I'm getting tired. But then we got down there, and I will admit, the one and only time that I really had fear is when the guy rang the bell on the bridge and they started boxing us in, and we all had to escape over, into Wacker Street. They had and the one guy from San Francisco, I wish he was still here, one of the media streamers, he said if push would have came to shove, he would have jumped in the Chicago River, but see, they already anticipated that and had a fireboat with cops on it right underneath the bridge. But hey, Chicago, for those of us that were there, we made history.
Yeah.
We brought back some chants to LA from Chicago. We took the blessings of LA to Chicago. They gave us their blessings all the while we were gone. They welcomed us home. I am eternally grateful to be part of Occupy LA.
Yeah.
Next on deck is Margot, and then we have a chant. They want to lead us in.
Who streets?
No streets!
Who streets? No streets! Tear up the concrete! Who streets? No streets! Tear up the concrete!
Who streets?
No streets! Tear up the concrete!
Who streets? Our streets!
One
check!
One check!
I check! Last time I did this! I was thanking everybody who was at the eviction, who saved me from being arrested. But I was at Chicago recording. And I heard that chant. I wanted to say that I got to talk to a lot of police officers. And what I found was striking is that they're really nice people, except when they're in their uniform, covered with riot gear and giant batons in their hands.
That's just blood.
Which is what I think is really strange about it, because they seem very nice, but once they're all in their group of people who, as police officers, they're no longer people. They lose their humanity. And I saw many of them lose their humanity while they were there.
They lost their humanity when they first wore a badge.
And I was very disappointed in that, but not surprised. And I have to say that I never at any moment felt safe being around the police. I always felt safe being around the protesters because I knew that a medic would probably come and help me, or a protester would probably drag me out if they needed to. So, voting. So. Oh, and also, what was very interesting, I was leaving the Sunday night march, and there was some officers, and they were like, "Oh, so did you hear them planning their criminal acts?" And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Yeah, you know, they're criminal acts, the things they're gonna do." I said, "Well, they're doing a GA or deciding whether they should have a GA or march, so I don't know if that's a criminal act." But that's what's interesting. It was funny. It made me laugh, but it made me also realize how brainwashed you have to be a police officer in those situations, to actually think that people who are there to protest and use their First Amendment rights to express their grievances with the government, you really have to be brainwashed to feel like you gotta beat people down and think that what they're doing is a criminal act, when it is actually protected by the First Amendment and our rights as American citizens, and just being in this country protesting. So it's very disturbing, but that's kind of what everyone's up against. So anyway, that's all I want to say.
Thank you, Margot!
Next up back is David.
Thank you. We trust you too. Thank you.
David!
Hey guys.
Mic check!
Mic check!
Hello, everyone.
My
name's David.
My name's David.
Okay, you can stop.
And
No, I'd like to keep doing it, but this story's going to take a little while. I'm from Riverside, started my occupation in Riverside, and me and Coco came out here, and been working with LA ever since the end of the occupation, which is about a little bit afterwards. Down here in Riverside, down here in LA, over here in LA. We've been to Long Beach, Santa Ana, UCRs, where we met a lot of LA folks. And going to Chicago, going to Chicago, mic check!
Mic check!
Wait, sorry, hard block. I might have to go in and out of
Yeah! Solidarity! Bye, Naomi.
But going to Chicago was an amazing experience. The time that I spent there,
Mic check! Hold on 1 second. Mic check! Mic check! Can we please have any side conversations? Move away from the GA. Thank you!
okay. So the 3 days that I spent there and the 2 nights that I spent there were absolutely fantastic. I got a lot of new friends and I think a lot of new family out of Chicago, out of New York, out of Philly, out of Boston. Out of Boston, right? I mean, we went ahead, me and Munchie, we went one night and we lost everybody. But we found a rave and we went ahead and me, him, and about 3 other occupiers went ahead and we crashed the rave, had a great time. I had a security shirt on, so I played bouncer for a little while, got a little cash for it. Munchie was inside partying the whole time. A few other occupiers had to leave because their stuff was in a squat that was getting busted. But, you know, the ride back. Now, come on. How many people were here for the ride back? Show of hands. Are we going to talk about that? Come on. That ride back was hairy, and I know for a fact, from going out with girlfriends on road trips, the best way to test a friendship or a relationship is to travel with that person. And if we didn't fucking survive it,
You saved it.
we survived it, and we came home chanting and talking about stories that we had from our past on our bus. We had.
That's beautiful.
We had.
some of the people from Oakland and the Bay Area, San Francisco, Occupy Oakland. They're leaving now in a van to go back up north.
Occupy the USA! From New York to LA! Occupy the USA!
Hi, FRVF. It looks like Fry with my dyslexia. I'm sorry, I don't have my light right now. I normally have a light, but I don't have my light with me. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on live streaming again until June 15th, so I don't have my light right now.
Okay, just making sure everybody's paying attention. So, we went ahead and we came back. We had, I was able to go ahead and score some bud over in Las Vegas. We had a great session. I think there was a circle of at least 80 people. Yeah, it was the largest circle that I've ever been a part of. And we all had a great time. And I gotta tell you, it's been nothing but beautiful ever since. I was able to save a comrade who fell back during the march as the cops were pushing us. They were pushing us, and they had the metal barriers laying down on the ground behind us. This guy had a backpack on. He falls back. The cop starts pounding on him with a billy club. I jumped in and was like, hey, peaceful fucking protest! Peaceful protest! Grabbed the guy, pull him back, and we go hi. And he was like, didn't know what to do. What do you mean peaceful protest? Cops they didn't know what to do half the time. They didn't know what to do half the time when we weren't hitting back. And, we could bring these guys around. They just did it. What was the other country they just did it in? Germany. Frankfurt, Germany. The police go ahead and they joined the protest. That was today, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. Now, granted, they're fucking psychopaths. We all know it. It takes something mental or emotional to do that to another person. Okay? Even for a fucking paycheck. But we could do it. We changed. I think that ride back here taught us that we could start and change with ourselves. And if we could change and get people together all the way from across the country with peace and love and bring joy to these people's lives through a mutual experience, that we can change things together, that we can stand in solidarity. And I think that that's exactly what we saw in Chicago. There wasn't 10,000, there was 40,000 people. Yeah. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you that went. We all know we couldn't have done it without you. All right? All right. We are 99%! We are the 99%! We are the 99%!
Hi, Occupy Middle. I did not go to Chicago. I had to go to school.
We are the coming insurrection! We are the coming insurrection!
Mic check! Mic check! Next up, Zach is Trey! And real quick, there's an announcement that tomorrow there's a free friendly banning action protesting at a military recruitment center at 3 p.m. in Pasadena tomorrow. Okay?
All right, Trey's on stack.
How you doing, everyone? I'm Trey, aka drummer. If you just can't remember my name, I do a lot of drumming. I'm from Occupy Wall Street. It really doesn't matter my occupier. I'm occupying with you all. In solidarity, with much love and so much respect. I've been doing so far since Friday, and I did plenty of marches. But I want to explain what happened in Chicago. Like, that shit was so ridiculous. I mean, every 4-block radius, there was 50 cops on each block. I mean, they was on us hard, and they know that we always state that we are non-violent. One thing they know that we are non-violent, but they don't understand that we only ones that are expressive, right? But man, what they had did to us, I felt like it was really fucked up. It was fucked up and bullshit. It wasn't cool at all. I mean, they wasn't right there, and I was like, where did the riot begin? You know, where was the riot? Nobody was rioting. Nobody was, hurting no cops. Okay, yeah, sticking middle fingers up for all the bullshit they put us through and did to our fellow patriots. And I call them patriots because we are patriots. And I just want to say, I never experienced anything in my life during my life, I wouldn't like to say protesting, but fighting for what's right, fighting for the rights, and fighting for the future of our rights, my kids, the futures, and I just hope that, we can just still stay together, stay tight and strong, non-violently, and I just hope we can continue doing that. We don't, riot, don't do shit like that, but I hope we continue doing it how we doing it the way we are, and I fucking love this shit, and social justice, economic equality, peace for all, peace for all the loving, and
What's your name?
Dre, aka Drummer.
Where are you from?
New York.
And you can stay out here for how long?
Forever.
Welcome to California.
Now he becomes famous.
Thank you.
Now he rules the world with Occupy with everybody else to make it free.
I
We're
thank
not
you all.
ruling nothing, we're gonna make them all free.
Mic check.
Mic check.
If we could please be respectful of other people on stack.
Be respectful of the people on stack.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
Next on stack is Lev.
Lev, where are we at?
Lev. Also, I'm going to be closing stack soon. So please do the stack.
I just want to thank everybody.
I
I'm
wanna
for
thank
equal
everybody.
rights. My name is Love.
My name
I
is
got
Love.
the love. I love you. I love you.
Flesh, loving
I
you.
love you. I love everybody. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm right here fighting for equal rights. Don't judge me, because I'm a fucker. But if I fucking fight, it's for all these motherfucking now rights. So I just want to go ahead and thank you for all the support that you guys allow me to have and be here. All right? And I'm the clown. I'm the new fool in town. I'm the Humpty Hump. Alright? So go ahead and put it together. I'm with the people. And I'm from El Salvador, my roots. And we've been to the war. All I want is equality, equal rights. And I will fight for those rights. I've been fighting for these rights all through my life. And about time I found my home. That's why I'm here today. Because I'm expressing this shit for a long ass time. From South Central to downtown to anywhere I go and walk on. Because I've been every place that you cannot imagine. And I work with a lot of people. These towers, I walk them. And I walk South Central. And I walk bad shit, good shit, evil shit. But I know where I stand for the people. I want people to eat. When those sewers come, when those days come, we'll be united. Stop acting immature and start being more equality, inequality, and be combined in everybody's knuckle. So there ain't no nothing escaping of the energy and the entity we have to bring in the universe. Because I believe in the motherfucking planet, not in the earth. I'm in the universe.
The planet is fucking awesome.
And I love you guys. And I want to thank everybody that was online. I was there. But you know what? Things happen. I know what I'm doing it like this and like that. Because that's my personal being. That's my personal issues. Because I wish I could be on the front line. But I already done it. And I'm doing it with you though. And this is a fucking hell of a movement. And I love you guys. I got the love. Not no bullshit love. I love you guys.